5:30 on time on the third time. All right. Got y'all on the selfie stick today. And we're vertical. I am sorry, but today's going to be, we're hoping that people will show up. So I thought it might be a good day to go vertical. So, hello. I already have 3 people. That's awesome. I'll check the chat when I get there. So, I was supposed to be here a long time ago, obviously. But, you know, when you drive 75 miles in rush hour traffic, I hit 4 different slowdowns. My arrival time went from 4:25 to 5 o'clock. Every time I stopped, it went up. First world problems. And then, hi David, hi Cinderella. Everything's supposed to be in my truck. I never take it out. Maybe my backpack sometimes. And my tripod was not in there. So I'm going to be selfie sticking it this whole time. And it's going to be an extra long day. I got the new sign done. I am debuting the legend of the new sign that I've been talking about since last March. My husband literally finished it this morning. He has to wait till he's down to the wire, but we finally got it done. It's nice though, I like it. It's big. So that made me a little bit late too. I had to stop somewhere in Austin and get my poster boards laminated so they can be waterproof. So I don't have a tripod, but I got to set up my sign. So I may be sitting you guys on the ground. I have a selfie stick that can sit. Pitzel's already here. Now, Trish doesn't like me to talk about her much online, but she's done a lot of work for today, and she put out flyers days ago all over campus and stuff, trying to get other people to come. So, Pitzel! Hello, hello, hello. Alright, I got the new sign, so I'm going to move down here. Alrighty. I'm going to sit you guys on the ground after I look at who's here. I got a hung sign too. Alright, who's here? David, Cinderella. Yep. That's fine. Hey, Aaron. Let's see. Hey, Bob. Alright, so you can watch me set this monster up. I have a little bit of a tripod. Let me see how tall this thing gets. It's a little bit tall. But it's not going to be super stable. Hey, Tanya. Hey, David Bruce. If you're new here and you want to know what's going on, you can ask me questions, but I got to get set up first. So hang loose. Alright, let's see. Can you see my wagon? Alright. Pitzel! Come get your sign. I said, I've been talking about this since last March. So, this is the base. It's plastic and waterproof, like that. Now I have Velcro with me. These fit each side, so you can write on. And I got some new markers for you to use.
Oh, what happened to your green sign?
I took it all apart and we started over because it was falling apart. It was a mess.
That's an OG one.
I know. Or if you want, you didn't want that. That thing was about to die.
I'm gonna keep it here for now.
Oh, don't tell me I forgot the markers I bought. Alright. Well, I have other markers. I don't know if y'all can see. So, this is my sign.
That is so nice. I'm gonna put it in your top.
I love basketball all the time. I love basketball all the time.
But if you feel like doing something later on, I've got markers. I bought new markers. I think I forgot them in the truck. Okay. Yes. And good night. Let me check what we're doing over here. Oh, don't fall out. Don't fall out. Let's see. Alrighty, who we got? Shows your subscriber board. Oh, Kirby, hey. Hey, how you doing? If you're new to the channel, after I get set up, I'll explain what we're here for. We are protesting a child abusing, human trafficking, elder abusing cult that calls themselves the Church of Scientology. I've been doing this for a year. Thank you, Tarek. Thank you. And hi, Lori. All right. So this new sign, we're getting to it. I had to get my signs laminated on the way here. Oh, somebody named this my wagon of justice, and I like that. Adam did.
Music is the concept we need to in the dream we had and epiphany. Now we right the wrongs in history. No one can win a war individually.
My husband got this all done this morning. He even spray painted it. Like sometime while I was napping because I was up all night. So I'm using Velcro so I can change the signs out when I feel like it. I've got like 10 poster board at home. Don't stick yet. Ready? That one. We have that. And no Velcro on this side, so alright. He even got my bag ready. He got this ready. He helped me pack the truck because I was running so late. Then I hit 4 slowdowns on the way here. So. And it had to be 80-something degrees today. And I'm worn out already. Woo! He thought I was only going to have one sign ready today, so he didn't get the Velcro on the other side. That's okay. We have time, we have time. If anybody's new to the channel because I'm vertical, hang in there and some of my regulars will probably tell you why I'm here. But we're trying to get our government to pay attention to this child.
Hello.
How are you? Holy, that's like sticky. Almost done, almost done. Almost. Hang in there. We'll be right with you. Let's see. Anybody new? Yeah, I'm not a fan of snow. Oh, I wish we lived near a beach. Hey, I'm LH. What's up? What's up? My new sign is a monster, but it's going to be awesome. I actually got this idea, not the same thing, but there was a lady way last year that was in Denver, and she had a pole, so her sign on a pole that would stand on the ground. She held it, she didn't have a tripod, and it was big, and I was like, that's where this idea started from. But my husband always does everything to the nth degree, so we found this tripod. By the way, can you guys hear me? Am I talking loud enough? Hey, David. Can you guys hear me over here? I'm going to be using my chair today. Oh crap, I did that too high. Too late. Oh well. Oh crap. No! Ready? Alrighty. We're good now. So we have this side for them. And we have this side for them. Woo! We got it up! Yay! Awesome! Awesome sauce! Oh. You know what? If I moved you guys to this, I don't want to get that this far though. We're on the hill right here. That's the problem. All right, let me see if I can do that. Lord have mercy. So I can. All right, let's see if we can put you guys in there. We'll try it. It's not quite level, so I'm worried about it. Let's see. Oh, this is not stable. Hi, how are you? How are you? I'm just gonna hold it, y'all. Okay, let's just hold it. I'm moving around, so look away till I'm done. Alright, this is gonna be shaky today. So, I don't know why, but my tripod was not in the car, and I never take anything out of there. So, I don't know what happened. The thing was under a tree for a week, so. Alright. Yeah, it got hot here too. Literally a couple weeks ago, we were running water for. Alrighty. I don't see any questions. Everybody's saying hi. Appreciate you listening, MOH. Bushman's here. Hey, Bushman. Let me make this a little shorter. There we go. Sorry I'm shaky today. But for some reason, if I have this one piece that holds the phone that is bendy, and I could literally put it on the sign if I wanted. So there's my new sign. It's awesome. It's huge. Had to get sandbags for it if you didn't see. So I had 3 sandbags, but I only brought 2 from the truck. So let me get it off of me. We'll look at everybody else. Alrighty. So we have this side for them. I added my channel on there at the last minute, and I wish I wouldn't have. It kind of makes it too busy. And then on this side towards the cars, see, they have to stop here at the light. You're fine. And I got this. So I found out, I tried paint with my stencils on that word. Found out it didn't work very well. So I went back to markers with the stencils. So it looks neater than my old one did. We got lots of people here. And they put flyers out like last week on campus and around here saying after 5, come on over with an alien mask or an anonymous mask. Okay, cool. I'm mainly just thirsty at the moment. Hey, Pippi. How are you? We've got people doing chalk tech. Finally got my big new sign. I can go taller than that. So I think I'm going to turn it just a little bit. No, I think this cars can see it. They'll only really be able to see it if they're... Oh, I can turn it up here if I want. Okay. He's going to drill a hole right here and put an eye bolt through so that the wind won't catch it, but it's not windy today, so I wouldn't worry. He was literally finishing this up this morning. He always waits till the last minute. He spray painted this morning, and some other, went and got the pea gravel for my sandbags, and I think that's a visitor. I will... Does this person mind being on camera? Do you mind being on camera? They're all asking me who you are. Introduce yourself. What you want to introduce?
I'm Cassie. She's Zeno.
She's Zeno today. Look, I really like the sign. I like that. That's good. Dayton's in Texas. Yep. Alrighty. Hey, Kenny. Who Guy Fawkes really is. Yeah, I didn't know that either. She said what you could wear a guy is that the Guy Fawkes mask, and she had pictures on the flyers though. So, and she said this was the reason we didn't start till after 5 is so if the students wanted to come, they could come. Let's go see what chalk tech is going on. Let me know if it's too shaky. I'll sit it down if I am. It's been a while since I used it. I have the good gimbal, but honestly, it's so much trouble. We are, anonymous. We have awoken. We stand as one. Expect us. All right. Let's see what's going on over here. We got cult entrance, child auditing is abused. Of course, when we have a group, we always take over the oh, she brought pride flags again. That's cool. I like that. I like your sign. Purple. Oh, she brought cookies. Oh, hop if it's a cult. That's cool. All right. I might move down more to the corner if I need to. We'll see how many people come by. That's right. I remember. Thanks. Oh, who gave me memberships? Lori. Thank you so much. Well, you'll be sponsoring one of my live streams. So we have Margie Barr got one, Bella Peterson, Cy, Glorfindel West, and Drifter Shelley. Yep. Well, actually, the 5 memberships pays for my gas and a little bit into the parking. So it definitely covers all of my gas. So thank you. Appreciate that. Well, I have a new job now. Hey, Scooter Mom. Oh, have you seen the new sign? Check it out. There it is, sandbags and all. And then, and then this side, I had it more towards the org. So finally got, and then I gave, so this is the old sign with the new background and new pieces for Hitzel so she can use it. But she already made her own too, so she'll have two now. I promised her for a year she could have it, so she probably got tired of waiting on me. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I was actually making one of those signs this morning because I realized I only had one ready to go. I had the honk one, so I made the you can leave. So the honk one is towards traffic, and the you can leave is towards them. And you know they're gonna see it because even with that frost on the door. Okay, go ahead. She's working. Leave her alone. So they've already called on us. So you think they called on us? That chick's looked in my wagon before, I think. You think they called on us? Yeah. We're so oh, what's the word is? When you're afraid of somebody. Give me a word. I cannot think with my fibro fog. I mean, we just look so mean out here in our costumes. Oh, let me see what he says. We, the free people, we live, we're free. All right, that's a good sign. We're hoping paranoid. Yeah, they're so paranoid of us, just out here talk-teching. And the thing is, I could see it in other orgs where you have a little tiny sidewalk. But look how far away we are. I mean, what is that, 10 feet at least? So it's not like we're right up on their building either. I gotta drink some more, you guys. Cattyman, intimidating. Yeah, we look so intimidating out here. That's a good word. I like that. Thank you. Yeah. I wish I was qualified for the job. I think I want. So I was starting to talk about that. So I'm starting work this weekend. I work 6 to 6, Saturday and Sunday night. So I had to switch my late night chat to Friday. But what's cool about that is my husband won't have to fund my trips down here anymore because I didn't have an income. He makes too much money for me to get disability. And I like it because it's security and I have to do rounds every hour or so, and I'm hoping it'll help me get in better shape, maybe lose a few pounds. The boss man that trained me said he lost a few pounds, but he works 5 days a week. My SP energy is most massive. It penetrates the walls. Oh, hey guys, David says your SP energy is most massive. It penetrates the walls. So they're scared. Thanks, David. Thanks for stopping. I've got 2 digits out here. Actually, I think that's the female officer that I talked to. Hi.
You're like $2.
I don't carry cash. I use my card everywhere. Sorry. You want some water?
Hell no.
You want some water?
I figure everybody has this shit.
Yeah. All right. Well, you have a good day. Oh, God. Oh, my God, guys. Whoa, that guy breathed on me, and I think I got caught a buzz. He came up and tried to hug me. I was like, whoo. Nope. Honestly, I wouldn't want to fund more alcohol anyway. So, I could tell he was on. Whoa, he breathed on me. Whoa. Oh, there goes my bangs. Oh, well. You know how much hairspray I put on them bangs today? Like half a can. Yeah. All the stats all over the world are low, not just you. Actually, you have more people going inside than all the other orgs. Go on YouTube and we're all over the world filming your orgs, showing no one going inside. They're lying to you. They say you have 30 million members, you only have 25,000. A million members, you'd have 7,000 people per org going in and out of these doors. And I only see 20 people a week. You got any questions? I did a deep dive on this, man. No, we're protesting. Yeah. No, I've been doing this for a year since they opened. The original leader, who was a science fiction writer, by the way, L. Ron Hubbard, he started this supposed religion. It's not a religion. They don't even have a belief system. Oh, you know. We've watched them, our protesters in LA. Huh?
This is what I believe in.
Oh, whatever.
Why did you think that?
I believe in this all.
But the guy told his agent in 1950, he was a science fiction writer in the 30s and 40s.
You're slandering my community.
And he told his agent, I'm not making any money on my writing. I need to start a religion. And he did. Huh? Yeah. Do you guys mind being on camera? I've only got like 14 people, but I'm not big.
Show yourself out, yeah.
The child abuse is what brings me here. They believe because they live multiple lives that their kids are not children, they're adults in small bodies. So child SA and abuse is not taking, they just hide it in here because they believe they're big beings in small bodies. The only thing that'll get you in trouble, it's a high crime, is if you take another member to the authorities.
Really?
You can assault children and not get excommunicated, but if you go to the authorities about the child predator, you will get excommunicated.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's what we're out here for. All right. All right. Woo! Oh, yeah, I do get to that sometimes, David, but I could tell I wasn't going to have them too long. Thank you, MLH. MLH, you were out there in Denver one time. I don't know if you saw the lady, but this is where I got the idea for my sign. Oh, let me get out of your face, y'all. I'm like right too close. She had a sign out there that was big and then had like a star that said honk or something. And she had a long pole that she could sit on the ground so she didn't have to hold it. Because I had this sign for this whole last year, the Holdy sign. But I got to where I would just stick it in my wagon. This is my wagon of justice, if you've never heard. Adam named that for me recently. Jack Parsons, yeah. I did a video on my channel just about LRH and black magic because I thought it was so interesting while we were reading Dianetics. So we finished Dianetics and now we're reading A Piece of Blue Sky. But I learned a lot from Dianetics. I really did. It was hard, and the only reason I got through it is I had people there with me. And we always, AA was in there a lot, who's an ex-member. Okay, you remember that, MLH, cool. That's where I got the idea for this, and we bought all the stuff like almost a year ago, y'all. But it took him forever. He had to, this is PVC pipe, and he had to flatten it, there's bolts in it, and paint it, and make me sandbags, and he's a busy dude. He works nights. He only has one day off a week. He can really do anything. And he's usually fixing the house. So they think that our camper might be totaled. We had a tree fall on our camper, my truck, and the house. And there is a hole in the roof. We thought there wasn't. So when he went to Lowe's, he got the shingles to fix the roof. Oh, it's my opinion that the government uses Scientology as a farm for MK Ultra operatives. You never know, David Bruce. I don't put nothing past our government. Nothing. Now I'm moving around a lot, so let me know if it's making anybody nauseous. Because I can't even use the gimbal on this stick because it doesn't work right. It has a side-to-side gimbal. I have the really good expensive gimbal, but the tripod isn't as tall, so I put it on this one instead. I'm going to sit you guys down while I get some water. Hang on just a sec. I have to open this stupid handle. Hey, David, this Friday night, tomorrow night, we're doing, I have a fun stream that I do from home. And Doug wanted to do conspiracy theories. And he's got conspiracy theories with MK Ultra he wants to bring up tomorrow night. So if you want to drop by my channel tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Central, we're going to be talking conspiracy theories. Sometimes we just BS. We've talked about aliens. You never know. Since it's low, I need some water. Whew. So it's not a bad tripod. I mean, it's only this, well, it's like about that tall. Thank God. I don't know where my tripod went. All my stuff stays in the back seat of the truck at all times. The only thing I ever take out sometimes is my back. Uh-oh, it's windy. You guys are shaking. Uh-oh. I'm going to move it forward so my wagon is blocking the wind. Look away. Look away. Because I can't do cameras moving. There we go. I brought my chair. When I start to get tired, I'll... Let's get it away from the street. I don't want it to disappear. I already had a cane stolen because I wasn't watching it. I need to get that out too. Just in case we have some riffraff. That thing will get you. Okay, cool. Hey, Tammy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If I'm not saving, I don't know if I go so far as to saving lives, but I'm at least spreading awareness so they can't get these young people. If you guys don't know, this is the University of Texas, this whole street. This is the main entrance. L. Ron Hubbard bought this building 55 years ago. It was not an ideal orb building because of where it was. And they were in it for a while, and then they left so they could remodel and make it an ideal orb. So, I had a lot. You know what I get all the time? Is they'll walk by, they'll look at me, they'll look up, and then go, I didn't even know this was here. So, that, even if that's all we get across to people, wait, that is not a flattering angle, is it? If that's all we get to people, I feel like I've done my job. If I talk to one person during my whole live stream on the street, I feel like it was worth coming. Oh, there's a puppy dog. I hope we don't. Whew. Okay, I'm better now. Let's pick this up again. Look away, I'm gonna be moving. I gotta close it up so I can hold it. There we go. Oh, I got a room raid. Woohoo! Awesome. Got the new sign. Anybody new? Because I've been talking about this thing, Hey Fuzzy, for like a year. I started talking about it last March. Took us all this time to get it done. We are such procrastinators. But if he has one day off a week, really, and he's 80% disabled too, and the house needs work too. So it's like, make him sign or fix something in the house, because it's like 30 years old and needs help. So, hey Rochelle. So let me turn it back around and we can watch everybody else. Alright, we're not here to watch me. So we've got a group tonight, because it's L. Ron Hubbard's birthday. And Anonymous over here, she came down, she drives here farther away than I do. And she came up here not even to protest. She just came up one day and put a bunch of flyers all over the place, all over campus, telling them about this protest. And, oh, let me show you the other side. So, towards traffic, I have this. And what I did is they're all Velcro. There's a base, so I can change the sign out each time I come out. I have like 10 pieces of poster board at home, and so I can change the message. I'll probably leave this one on the, I don't know though, because the one that gets a lot of attention is the one that says, this is a call, ask me why. Scientology is a call, ask me why. People stop and they ask me. This movement is the catalyst for something much larger happening worldwide. Cults are being exposed. We have all been in a cult of one kind or another. That's true. The only problem with this one is they cloak themselves under church exempt status, because they started the way people ask me why this one hasn't imploded. Because when LRH set it up, he set up a bunch of centers all over the place. He didn't start one church where he was the only one in charge. And what usually happens is the leader, this is my opinion, just me. you know, you watch them and they start taking advantage of the female members and they start ticking off their husbands, or they start going paranoid, which LRH did, but he left town when he got paranoid. So they didn't see him deteriorate. So because they had church exempt status, because it was a mental health alternative for a while, it has too much. Look at this building. It looks too legitimate. How many cults do you know that has a nice building like this? Not too many. You know? So, hey, Afila. So, that's why they've endured the way they have. And nobody's protested them like we have this last year and a half. You know, they had some anonymous protests here and there, but we've been doing this since Street started it in 2023. And somebody's been out protesting every day, somewhere. And with YouTube and social media, it's made a big difference. So, let me know if I'm being too loud, too. I got the phone really close to my face, which usually I'm standing a little far back. Hey, Parody! This thing has perpetuated for far too long not to be artificially propped up from the shadows. David, I agree. They've made too many friends in government with their money. I mean, look at the LAPD they've got in their pocket. So, we have to... I actually think the meeting, if you haven't seen it, that they did in the... was that the police commissioners meeting? I only heard the word commissioners meeting. Where they read from excerpts of hard drives that they confiscated during the Danny Masterson trial. And... they got it on record. They got an LA Times, I believe, journalist to write an article so they couldn't, lose the hard drives. They have it on record. Well, they have meetings with, I guess, lawyers involved about the Camera Act in California, Child Abuse Mandatory Reporting Act. And this may be a huge turning point in going after Scientology because... they consider Sea Org clergy, and if Sea Org is covering up child abuse in Scientology, then they are breaking the law, and they want a grand jury investigation because, you know, no amount of donations to political parties is going to save you from that. Why didn't the people who knew about Danny Masterson speak up sooner? Exactly. Now the victims, they tried. One of them went to the authorities way early on, but nothing happened. Just like Miriam's dad went to the LAPD, I believe, and confessed the things she didn't even remember, and they couldn't do anything because the statute of limitations had expired. So the only way they were able to bring him to trial too, because the statute of limitations for one person had expired, is to have more than one victim. So, but yeah, I mean, you know what made me mad, and I'm gonna call this dude out, Matt Walsh. I just happened to see a short of him saying, well, Danny Masterson was only found guilty on just some people's testimony. And I was like, dude, did you not pay any attention to the trial at all? No, they got discovery from the church and the documents where he said, yeah, I did it, but I didn't think it was wrong. They had documentation. Catholic Church seems pretty unfazed. They are above reproach. Yeah, but they still had to face the music when it was journalists that finally got it out. And they're huge. I mean, they're like what Scientology wishes they were. So Scientology is not big enough and not been around enough and is not a church in other countries enough to be able to survive what they put the Catholic Church through. The Catholic Church was too big to fall. But Scientology is not that big. It's just some people's testimony. I know. Matt Walsh. Call that MF out. He made me mad. Because I saw him say that after the trial. And I'm like, dude, did you not pay any attention? Did you not read listen to anybody, or I don't know, get the transcripts, it was all about Scientology, the second trial. Thank goodness. Put everybody out there, guys. That's how we keep going, is we help each other out. That's why I'm like, I saw some people going, put your stuff on private, don't let people use your video and stuff. And I'm like, well, that's what SBTV or the community is all about. You know, I've watched it since day one, the day it was named, I mean. And if no one before recently has ever complained about using each other's streams, or, you know, being in somebody's chat and putting other people's channels out and stuff. And that's what I liked about this community. So as long as somebody's not using it to be, you know, hateful, I don't care what people use. And when people ask me to do a live stream on their channel or panel, I don't stream it from my channel. A, I don't know how. B, I don't really care. Because usually the few people that are in my chat are going to be in that chat too. So I don't see the point. Takes a village. Yes, it does. It does. And we need to keep trying to work together, no matter what. Yay! Woo! I'm so used to people honking just because out here, because it's a traffic light. That's why, so sometimes I stand over there when it's nice out, and cars have to stop right there with their window down, and I start yelling about how they protect child predators and stuff, because that always gets people's attention. We're hoping some students might show up. I don't know. She put the word out days ago with flyers and stuff. So we'll see. She said anytime after 5. So I'm planning on staying out here till my battery dies. Which, I went 3 hours before and my battery was still good. So we'll see how it goes. Hey, Cinderella. Are you just bobbing back in, or? Yeah. Bob. I know, right? Sorry I'm shaking so much. I don't know what happened to my tripod. I really don't. My husband grabbed my winter coat out of the truck today when we were loading up. The only thing I can think is I mean, that thing's like 18 inches long folded up. How would you take it out and not know it? So, luckily I keep my gimbals in my backpack. So, yeah, it's the bells at the... So, for those of you that don't know, all the way down to that big tall building right there, that is all University of Texas. And LRH bought this building 55 years ago, before the Ideal Org stuff. And it goes to about that corner over there. Today is Danny Masterson's birthday also, if it truly is LRH's birthday. Do they have the same birthday? This is the 13th. Mine's in 6 days. Yeah, I'm not happy he's Pisces. Or Danny Masterson. Ugh. We got Anonymous over here. Oh, Lori. I know. Things just disappear. How? I just don't know. We find things in the weirdest places, y'all. That I know I didn't put something. I'm not like that. My daughter, I put her in like a... Woo! Let me turn this a little bit so they can see it while they're... It was turning easier. Got kind of... There we go. So they can see it a little bit more as they're driving up. Shoveling snow. Or coal. I hope so. If he thinks he lives multiple lives, I really hope that. So, yeah, it'd be cold because there's no snow in hell right now. Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody up here. I don't have a big chat. Y'all saw me the other night. I could not keep track of my chat. We had there was 60 people, and I don't know how many people was chatting. Man, I couldn't do it. I'm not used to that. But it was fun. I love having discussions. I've been in your stuff recently, ML8, listening to your stuff. A little bit more than I used to be. Good discussions. We always need to talk. We always need to talk. As long as we're not being hateful, you know, because I've noticed that's what's been going on the last few weeks. People are getting their information together and realizing what's going on. It's hard when you're a little channel like me, you know, out here in Texas. I don't know what's going on in the rest of the world. Oh, she's giving out cookies to people going by. Hey, Buttercup, what's up? I think I've been stalking you around the chats the last few days, Buttercup. Oh. I wish I could get a drink and hold this silly thing, but I can't. Alright, hang on. I need to bring, well, normally I have my tripod. You know what? I needed a new tripod anyway. That one was broke, and that thing only cost $19.99. Bob, he's a bus driver now. Yeah. Woo! Let me know if that's too loud. I'll try to do it the other direction. Look, they're trolling. Man, people got guts. As a young kid, I would have never done that. I'd have been afraid. I bought this at the... I'm going to leave it on the door. Did he go in? He did. Let's see what he comes out. Alright, moving the camera. Look away till I tell you. Alrighty. So did that boy go in? Because I didn't see him walk off. I can tell my arms are stronger than they used to be. This isn't bothering me that much. Oh, there we go. There we go. See, I let them do the chalk deck. If I get down there, I'd never get back up again. But even if we don't get anybody else, we got a good crowd out here today. Oh, there's a family coming. I'm thinking about moving down to the corner because there's a lot of traffic down there. I'm still standing. I'm still standing. Sorry, I'm dancing and shaking. Sorry. I'm zoning a little bit. Yeah. Usually in the evening time, not usually, sometimes I go down on the corner. I'm still standing. Got any questions? I'll answer your questions. They looked interested. She's getting them with cookies. If you have any questions, I've got the info.
Write in bigger words. They need to see more.
They don't believe us. It's more for you guys. But we have... How many churches do you know that has 2 foundations to help them escape? Because they have to. Their Sea Org members are not allowed to leave and have to work for them till they die. And they sign a billion-year contract. And if they try to leave, they've ran them off the road. They've had people escape in trunks of cars. You can get married in the Sea Org, but if you get pregnant, you get bused to the clinic because it will distract you from your duties. And when you get too old to work for them, they put you in a home, they take your Social Security, and they use your Social Security to pay the minimum amount on all the credit cards they take out in your name that you don't know about. There was a woman who got, her son escaped when he was 20, like 20 or 30 years ago, and he found her. You can't, once you're not in the church anymore, you have to disconnect from your family. It's a family destroying cult. And
Yeah, I've heard situations like that.
oh yeah, if you leave, even if you're married and your spouse doesn't leave, you have to get a divorce. That's why Tom Cruise doesn't talk to his kids and stuff.
Oh, he's.
Yeah, you didn't know?
Wow, I didn't
Yeah,
know
since his first wife in the early 90s got him, he's like best friends with the leader. They go motorcycle riding together, and he's given him Sea Org members, the slave labor I'm talking about, to work on his property. I'm like, dude's worth $300 million, and he has to have free labor. They probably loved it because it got them out of the other work they had to do, but, you know, they don't know any better because most of the people you see in here now are second and third generation. They've been in they're not getting new members because of us and social media. Do you mind being on camera? No? Okay, I'll leave it. It's on the door right now.
Okay.
But yeah, I came out here because they opened the first. David Miscavige is the second leader. The first leader, when he started this in 1950, and he bought this building 55 years ago because it was across from the university. And last year in February, this one opened, and in March, one opened in Chicago, right by a university.
I always thought it was so crazy that it's right by the university.
Yeah. Now they were gone for a few years in a strip mall to remodel because they have to raise money. No money comes down. The leader has $1 billion in the bank, but none of the members know it because they're always saying, "We need money, we need money, we need money," and they've got these billionaires and millionaires giving them so much money. You know Bart Simpson, right? The woman that plays his voice is in Scientology. She's given $50 million. And yet the Sea Org members, the one I'm telling you about, the ones that have to sign a $1 billion contract, they're supposed to get $50 a week. But if they don't make money, because we're standing here, they don't get their money, and they get fed beans and rice. There's no medical care. They make them afraid of doctors because, and if you attest to a certain state of what they call the state of clear, the leader said that all of your ills, everything wrong with you is psychosomatic. So when you get to the state of clear, then you can control matter, energy, space, and time. There's nothing wrong with you. So if you get sick or anything, you can't go to the doctor because then you're admitting that you're not clear. And so this woman that he got out, she had a heart problem. She was a Sea Org member for 40 years, working, and they work 110, 120 hours a week. Very sleep deprivation. They're not allowed on. They don't have phones. They don't have internet. They don't have TV. And a lot of times they pull them out of school in middle school and put them in here. And the way they're getting away with that at 14, 15 now, because there's more scrutiny, they're getting them to marry another Sea Org member so that they're an adult. Because it's easier to do that than emancipate them. It's horrible. That's why I'm here. The child abuse. So the children are regularly abused because they don't believe they're children. Because they've lived multiple lives, they look at them as adults in small bodies. So nobody gets in any trouble for child abuse in Scientology. The only thing that'll get you kicked out of church is if you go to the authorities on another Scientologist. Yep. That's what we're trying. That's the kind of information we're trying to get out. Everybody knows there's something wrong with it, but they don't really know.
Yeah, I didn't
2
know
years ago, I didn't know. I was like you. I did a deep dive for like a year, and then
I don't even have to, but just knowing, especially from the Bible, church and science do not go together at all.
well, they don't have a belief system. They only got church exempt status because they own a butt ton of properties, and they don't have to pay property taxes. So it's a real estate scheme. They own 93 buildings in downtown Clearwater, Florida, only because they don't want other people around their base. So downtown Clearwater, Florida is a ghost town. Yeah, it's a ghost town. There's nothing down there. They have beautiful buildings. It's like North Korea, where they put fake storefronts in the buildings to make it look like it, but there's nobody down there. So, but in other countries, they don't have tax exempt status. They're like, yeah, there's something wrong with you. What they believe in is this stuff called tech, and you take courses and you do training and you learn to, like I said, matter, energy, space, and time. Now,
Because I walk here, we had walked here like, I think it was last night. We seen over like all that stuff by the windows over there. I was like questioning it.
that's all the books.
Yeah, like
The
the
guy
books
that
and all
started this was a science fiction writer in the 30s and 40s. and he told his agent, he said, I'm not making any money with my novels, so the only way to make money is to start a religion.
Did they close because y'all said it?
Oh yeah, we come up and we time how
Yeah,
fast
because-
they close and pull the blinds when we show
Really?
up.
Oh, that's funny. Because we came here, we were
They
going
were
to the
open.
food and they were open.
Oh, they're open. The door's unlocked, but yeah. And like, how many churches do you know that close up just because somebody's standing out here? We're never.
They literally did close.
This is the most we've ever. Usually, I'm out here by myself, just chilling, talking to people. You know, I'm like, they called the cops on us already. I'm like, yeah, we're so menacing with our, you know,
Yeah, you're just chilling.
our alien
Onesie,
costume. But that's what they do. In LA, they own the LAPD because they've given millions of dollars to the LAPD over 50 years. So when this first started, it started in LA and like a year and a little over a year and a half ago. And they would just stand outside and they started getting all these TikTokers. And they'd have like 10 to 15 people outside and eating pizza. And they had 27 false calls in 2 months on them. They would lie. They would say they have a weapon. They said they're gonna do something, and you've got 10 people out there live streaming. They swatted me. I'm like, I'm a grandma, and during the summer, I had.
They're going in there for fun.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta do that sometime. We gotta
If
do that.
anybody ever does, just say don't give them your real information because they'll hound you the rest of your life. But yeah, get it out to people because we're trying to get the government to investigate the child
Yeah,
abuse.
They should. That's
The problem is they have so much money that they call it safe pointing. So like, you know, Pam Bondi's a new AG. She was in Florida. She had and Florida's their a big base. It's called Flag. And they had high-level Scientologists throw fundraisers for her. And so now we're like, great. But
Just getting money.
yeah, but we've been doing this a year and a half now. You gotta go.
Yeah,
Thank you for staying. We appreciate it.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of funny. Too.
There's a lot of channels doing this. We've got about 100 protests, and there's young people like you if you wanted to watch them. So it's called SPTV. You'll find it all. If you search Scientology, you'll get us before you'll get them. You'll find them. Oh my gosh.
Okay, thank you for the next day.
Oh, he might get. Is my chat froze? Somebody say something, because sometimes my chat freezes. I'll bring it up on my other phone. 'Cause I totally ignore you guys when I'm talking. I don't know how to not do that. I have to really focus on somebody when I'm talking. So I still haven't figured out how to do both yet. I'm going to check my other phone to see if I'm live. 'Cause I think I'm frozen. Alright. I don't usually go that long without comments. Let's see. Hang on. Oh, yep. My chat froze. Alright, let me see what you all... it's froze on my phone. I can't see y'all. Let me turn this down. I can't see y'all. Let me turn this down. I can't see y'all. Let me turn this down. Hard to do. Oh my gosh. Seriously? There we go. Yep. Last thing I saw was LRH is a bus driver now. So, let me see how far back I can go. So, let's see. The bulls fighting. Okay, there we are. Alright. Oh, Minnie's here. Hi, Minnie. Let's see. Deanna Ross, hello. Thank you. I did a real deep dive to learn all that stuff. Unstoppable. Es una secta. Yep. It's a good one. Effective auditing, yeah. Thank you, Lori. Thank you. David, that's the funny... whoops. Who knows? He tried... The LRH did try to say he was... Alright, I'm going to try to get this started. It might kick me off for a second. Let's see. I don't want to get kicked off, but I don't want to have both phones over. So, God, how can I do this? Let me hit the chat. Let me hit the chat filter and see if that gets it kind of moving. All messages. Okay, yeah, you're back. Okay, so that's how I can get you guys back. They're scared. They're scared with your SP energy. Yes. Oh, that's okay. That kid waving the rainbow flag. Oh, they are being rude.
With that shit. Stop that shit.
Yeah, we try, guys, we try not to bother them because the people in there are victims too. Their parents indoctrinated them into this crap.
And their kids who don't even talk.
Yeah. Yeah, so a lot of the members they have now, they're not getting new members. These guys have been in since they were kids, and they just see us as evil people. Because we have 2 foundations that'll help them leave. Do you mind being on camera?
No, I don't mind.
Okay. So we try to let them know that there's people out here that'll help them. So we try not to really bully them too much. Yeah. But I get going in and trolling. I had to go all the way to Dallas to finally go inside one because they opened. I was here a week before they opened, so they knew who I was. So I went up there. That place was dead as a doornail. They're not even making enough money up there to turn all their lights on. Yeah, because they don't have any members.
Planning to infiltrate.
Yeah.
To get inside.
This is a big deal. They bought the first leader, who's dead now. He bought this 55 years ago because it was across from L. Ron Hubbard. Because it was across from the university.
Schizophrenia is just crazy.
Well, he died in '86, and then this guy pulled a coup. There was one person supposed to take over, and he pulled a coup, and he took over in '86. And
How long has he been here?
L. Ron Hubbard started Dianetics in 1950, and then that turned into Scientology. This building's been here 55 years. Huh?
Do we have any more trouble?
They got it over there if you want to help. Go for it. Just no curse words. But yeah, I thought that was, with I know the pride flag. You guys don't realize they hate the pride flags. So we got somebody helping us out with the chalk tech. Oh, that's big. Yeah, I didn't want them to keep bullying those guys inside. All that does is, confirm that everybody out here is evil and lies and has bad intentions. Because I want them to see this. Whoop. There we go. It's backwards for me. It must be forwards for you guys. I hope. So, we've gotten quite a few honks out here today. Thanks, guys. I can't do the chalk. If I get down there, I'll never get back up. No, just take one. Like I said, we try not to. They're told everybody out here is evil and lies, and we don't want to perpetuate what they get told. We want them to know that most of us out here are pretty normal. Ambidyslexic. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm moving too much. I do that, but I'm usually on the tripod. I don't realize I'm weaving back and forth. If you notice I'm doing it, let me know. Sometimes I don't realize I'm doing it. Be nice, you guys. Come on. I told them to chill out. I'm not listening. Man, I was never that bold when I was a kid. Guys, don't. Guys, hey, y'all stop doing that.
Let them get as many as they want.
I don't want it. They were in there bullying and I didn't like it because I don't want them being perpetuating what they already think.
They're public. They can grab it on
That's
their
true. That's true. They can take those, but they don't need to take all of them. I don't like it. And plus the fact that I already told them and they're ignoring me. But okay. It's just not something I would do. Is here. We know what you're up to. Oh, I like the other side of their sign.
Do you personally know any victims of Scientology?
Not personally, but in our community, we have like 200 channels all working, and I learned everything I learned from survivors who have escaped. And
What have they said about Scientology and survivors?
that it's abusive, that it's mind controlling, that they have to work 110 hours a week or more.
Why would you try to leave?
Okay, so there's 3 levels of Scientologists. You have the public that gives them all the money, and they can come and go and do like their courses. But the bottom level is their slave labor. They're called Sea Org, and they sign up for 1 billion years. They have to work for them till they die. Yes, and they can't have kids anymore, and they're not allowed internet, TV, or anything. So they don't know anything outside.
What if they were to just leave? What would happen?
They've pulled them. They've found them at bus stations and dragged them back. They ran people off the road. We had one lady escape in the trunk of a car. So you're not allowed to leave when you're Sea Org, and
Is that legal? How is that legal?
it's not. But we can't get the government to listen because a lot of this happens in their big bases in California and Florida, where the cops are in their pocket.
What are your thoughts on me going in, acting like I'm truly interested?
Well, they already know you. They've already seen you, so
Yeah, I've been here before.
yeah. The thing is, I look at them inside as victims too, because they don't know what's out here.
Yeah. It's kind of pretty sad. You think if Kamala would have won, she would have contributed to shutting it down?
No, we haven't gotten that high up yet. We just now got meetings with the police commissioners in California under the Child Abuse Mandatory Reporting Act, where clergy has to tell the authorities when there's child abuse. Well, all Sea Org members in here are clergy, and they're not reporting the child abuse. They don't see kids as children because they believe because they've lived multiple lives that they're adults with small bodies. So abusing them or doing things to them you would do to an adult, they don't see as wrong. The only thing that gets you kicked out is if you send one of those Sea Org members to the authorities. That'll get you kicked out, but not hurting children. That's what made me start coming.
I
that
definitely support y'all's cause.
Well, thank you so much. We appreciate you guys coming out and helping us out. More the merrier. It's
Streaming.
YouTube.
How many viewers?
Huh?
How many
18 right now. I have a small channel, but my goal more is to talk to the students and let them know what it's about, because they opened here on purpose to get them in, and they've tried. I've come up on a few of them, so you guys sound like you pretty much know what's going on, which is good.
We gotta shut this shit down.
We do. Who else we got in here? Hey, Scooter Mom. BJ.
We need Nate, bro.
Hope it's going well. Yes. I know. But I'm stoked. I'm gonna try to get those media packets they used at the commissioners meeting, and I want us to go. So we're only a few miles from the state capitol building, where all of our representatives are at when they're in session. So if they're in session, I'm going to find out when, because they're not in session all the time. And I'm just going to go in and go to every office. I'm not just going to go to my representative. And I'm going to pass those media packets out with maybe, depending on what's in there, I might add a few stories typed up. Now that I have my ergonomic keyboard, I can start typing stuff up easier. But I still can't get my printer to find my new computer. It's very frustrating. The child labor stuff terrifies me. Yeah, and that's what I usually start with, is the child abuse, and that usually gets everybody's attention. So I might move down to the corner soon, because we also get people coming and going down the street going to dinner and stuff, because if you haven't been with me before, this is all restaurants all the way down there, and bars and cafes. Same thing behind me. They live past lives, so they're not kids. Like what? Oh, did you not know that part? So yeah, they believe they're big beings in small bodies. Laura FM actually had a conversation with her dad. She was trying to talk to him after she left, and he said, I don't know why you're upset. In your last life, you were, he said, I'm not really your dad, and you're not really my daughter. In your last life, you could have been an 80-year-old man. And that's the way they look at kids. So they don't think overworking them, pulling them out of school, or even assaulting them is necessarily a bad thing. Politicians are paid actors. Voting tracks how effective the mind control is. There's a lot of things going on in the government. I believe there's more. I used to be the person long time ago. Knowledge, it was mostly the internet, most likely. I used to believe my government, you know. And when I was a teenager in the 80s, and not before social media, and I'm like, oh, they would never do that in our government. How do you say that to your child, let alone do that to them? Exactly, BJ. Exactly. This is a family-destroying cult. They do not care about families. If they're a Sea Org member, they're not allowed to get pregnant. If they do, they'll truck them to they will literally bus them. They were busing so many people to the clinic in their base, I think it was, in California, that they had to go find a new clinic because it was starting to look suspicious. Now, you can get married, but they have no problem sending your spouse to another country for 5 years, or sending you to training in another city for 5 years. So, and there's no dating in the Sea Org when you're working your butt off all the time. So literally people get married like when...
Happy birthday. I'm a stripper.
All right.
It's someone's birthday.
Oh, the old leader, I know.
Let me in.
He's always...
Hold on.
He's on our side there, Colin.
Yeah.
He saved me one day, if you guys don't know. If you guys go back and look, a good long time ago, early last year, I titled it, Aggressive Guy Gets Arrested. Colin got in between me and that homeless guy that got really belligerent. I think that guy would have gotten physical with me had Colin not been there. Abortion industry. Yep, I know. Well, if you guys don't know, I've done in Planned Parenthood. When it was created, I think her name was Sanger. It was not to help anyone. She was a racist, and she wanted to sterilize not just minorities and anyone with mental, I don't know how to say it, but yeah, she said it worse. But, you know, anyone with mental difficulties like Down syndrome, or she wanted to make sure that they wouldn't have more kids. And she was into eugenics. Eugenics is about population control. Bill Gates is part of that. He's into vaccines. That's something I want to talk about on our conspiracy theory this Friday, tomorrow. Because I learned all of this years ago about this group. And one of those doctors was with Fauci on the podium during the pandemic. Bill Gates, and they were all into population control, that they didn't want too much population. Margaret Sanger, yes. Eugenist, yes. And I just, it sickens me that people don't realize that they don't do their due diligence. I went with a friend to a clinic once, but honestly, I won't call her friend. If you guys look, I did a stream, I don't know, a couple weeks ago about a toxic friend, and it was kind of, it was about her. And honestly, I mean, I don't like it, but I went with her anyway because she was so bad with her little girl that I just did not want her to have another child. I just, you know, everybody has their feelings about that. I'm both. The only thing I don't want is my tax dollars going to it. I don't, you know, if they want to privately fund it, that's fine. But my wife and I We went to their center in New York when we first met, just for kicks, and we were both psych majors. Oh, we couldn't believe how good they were at manipulation. Yeah, he studied, you know, doing LRH's history like I did. He failed at everything he ever did except Scientology. And he studied under Jack Parsons. He did black magic. He read Aleister Crowley when he was 16. LRH was actually a stage hypnotist. He did that for a while, way before he started this. And John Atack says he had hypnotism books on his shelf. Aren't the not born the most vulnerable of human beings? I'm not going to get into this that much. I try to stay not political and not religious on my channel because I have a lot of watchers that are all different. Because we're all here for this. All walks of life, all religions, all belief systems. We all don't want to see child abuse. So I'm not going to get too much into it. I got into it because we were talking about the government and how insidious things can be. This is the anti-Scientology place. Sorry, everything but scientific is okay. Yeah, BJ, for sure. LRH wooed Jack Parsons' wife from him. Yes, he did. He did. Took his money, too. So, and he did that a lot. Hey, Doug. Yep. Oh, I was just talking about something I'm going to bring up tomorrow night that we were talking about, and that's the eugenics going on in the government. It's been, and who's involved. I got to do a little bit of, I heard about it. It was so many years ago. I can't remember all the players. I'm going to have to go look that up. Yep, eyes on the prize. Yep. Yep, for sure. Hey, Penelope. Free Alex Jones. Yeah, I did hear about his writer. So I didn't realize they had offices here in Austin and how bad Austin had gotten. I don't come down to Austin very much. They're here. We're doing a group thing on LRH's birthday. We've got an alien over here. She's giving out cookies to people going by. And Anonymous over here, she came down. She has a long drive, and she came down anyway, and she put flyers out all over the place, even though we're not supposed to put flyers out in Austin, about this and to come help us protest. So we were hoping we'd get some students. Oh, that's Hitzel. I'm sorry, you said who? Hitzel, she has her own channel. You have a channel? Nope, okay. Hey, Ellie. Okay, bye, BJ. We appreciate you stopping by. Yeah. They're going to come back again Saturday, but I can't because I work this weekend and I'll be sleeping. I've been trying to get on the third shift schedule, and it's hard. It's hard. Sleeping during the day, I don't get nothing done. Now I know how my husband feels. Oh, they did take they took them in when we weren't looking. Because they took the thing in the middle. Unless they came and took the rest of them. I was like, don't take them. I don't want to be. But, yeah, I can't tell people what to do. So, yeah, I don't want to walk too far from my stuff. Last time I did that, my cane disappeared. Also, if you guys haven't seen it, I got my new sign ready to go. It's huge. So I've got this towards them. And then on this side, I got that. Now, I Velcroed these so that, and I have a base that's plastic and waterproof. So I can change the signs out when I want to. I have like 10 pieces of poster board at home. So we had to get, we found this piece, the tripod part, at a thrift store. Then my husband took PVC pipe to make the top part for me. Hey, Mr. Fraud. We got a group out here today. Oh, they just disappeared. We had a group. They all left. But they're here somewhere. Hey, Aaron. We got people out here doing Hitzel's giving out cookies to passerbys. Anonymous over there put up flyers this week trying to get the students to come out. Hey, Unstoppable. Unstoppable SP. Oh, are you? Wow, we were talking. I always bring up Sea Org first with them about the slave labor and all that stuff. That's one of the first things I bring up with people.
Where's the line of
Oh, hey, Sassafras. I didn't see you there for a sec. I had to look. All right. Oh, they're taking a picture. They've been hanging around. Those boys, they helped us with some chalk tech. He says they come in here and they go in and bug them all the time.
Holy shit.
Right on. Hey, she said. Oh. Okay, I get it. I know how you feel. Get better. That sucks. Oh, I saw that TWSS in another chat. Now I know who you mean. I didn't know what it meant. Hey, Eric. From Culver City. Hey, Lori Marie. I'm getting a few more people now. I'm going to have to get... You know what, guys? I'm going to sit you down again, so look away for a minute while I shake everything. Don't look. I get sick watching other people. Okay, why won't this open? Hold on. Trying to get this tripod cart open is a pain in the butt. Okay, there we go. Alright. Let me get my... Let me get my chair out. My back's starting to hurt. So you don't have to see my booty. Let me turn.
Hey, let's go around back. Let's go around back.
I can give myself find another one. God, thank you.
Let's see if I can sit this in front of me. See if it's tall enough. Let's see. So if you're wondering, I couldn't find my tripod in my truck. I don't know where it went, and I don't take those things out of my truck. I keep everything in my truck. That's why I was glad my husband got his vehicle roadworthy again. Oh, I need some water. Actually, this isn't too bad. It's a little short. Keep the sign in. Oh gosh, that sounds better. The reason my back hurts more than usual is I was at the dining room table making those signs, and I had to lean over. So normally I'd be okay. Oh yeah, we're doing that for sure. Oh, that's right. Tonight at 8, I'll try to listen to it on my way home, because I probably won't be home until after that. That's cool. Yeah, we're gonna do... So, April is Autism Month, and Eric and I and whoever else, we're going to do a panel on that, because we did one on fibro and chronic pain. We didn't actually get to the chronic pain as much. It was pretty much mostly the fibro. So I want to do another panel of just the chronic pain. I think that's worth talking about. There's so many of us in this community that have these things. Oh, sorry. I hate it when people do that. And it echoes off all these stone buildings. So, that's cool. I just don't like the angle that you guys are at. I can't put it on my cooler in my wagon because this part of the sidewalk slopes down. You have flat and then it slopes. So I have to make sure this doesn't fall. Awesome. I haven't scheduled it yet. But I have both. I have the fibromyalgia, the chronic fatigue syndrome. But before that, I've got both my shoulders need surgery, and I had a car accident in 1988. That's where all my stuff started. So keep an eye out. I'll try to schedule it in advance. Probably, let's see, maybe towards the end, next week or the week after, maybe. I want to get it promoted on other channels. We had a group, but not a huge group. So I don't know. Maybe I'll wait till April so we'll have more time. Oh, guess where I'm going on the 26th? I got tickets to a concert. I have not been to a concert in probably over 20 years. Or about 20 years. Nosebleed seats, but hey, some days are unbearable. I'm assuming that's what you meant. I know. Yeah. Just to let you know now, what helped me early on, because I was completely alone. The day I went to the ER with this mysterious illness, my husband was getting on a plane for his civilian contract in Iraq for 14 months. So I had nobody to advocate for me and no way to learn what was going on. And I found this Facebook group called Chronic Pain Support Group. At that time, it had 35,000 members. I looked recently and it's got 65,000, and they're from all over the world. So that helped me a lot because I didn't have anybody else to talk to. J-Hope from BTS. If you've never heard of them, it's K-pop, Korean group. I know it's weird, but what I like about them is their music is super fun. They do some English songs, and I was more enamored with their performance. You cannot call them a boy band. They are nothing like our boy bands. They are amazing. They all sing, they all dance, they all write, they all produce. It's amazing. Anyway, most of them are in their mandatory army service right now. In Korea, you have to serve 18 months by the time you're 30, and they were getting to be close to that age. So 2 of them are back, the 2 oldest, J-Hope and Jin. J-Hope is doing a world tour on his solo album. Now, over there, when they go solo, they come back. They still say, when they're solo, they're like, I'm J-Hope from BTS. They never leave their group. They're still, and sometimes they sing, and he'll be singing BTS songs too. And so I just decided to look about a week ago and see if I could get tickets, and darn, I could, and they weren't that bad, although they're in the nosebleed. But that's okay. They have monitors that are like 2 stories tall. He's more of a rapper. I'm not big into rap, but I'm going to go anyway. Without the hurt. David, I would feel naked without the hurt. When we do the chronic pain, so I was going to a pain clinic years ago, way before I found my angel doctor, and they were trying to figure out my shoulder injury. So I went down 3 times, and they did something in my neck. I was put out. It was outpatient. They were numbing areas to see where they wanted to do something. The first time I woke up numb, I started bawling because I had not been out of pain since I was 19 in 1988. It was such a shock that I didn't know how to handle it. So I know exactly how you feel. I figured we can usually figure out when it's either, I have just fat thumbs when I try to type. My chronic pain is what brought me to YouTube in the first place, to help keep my focus off pain. Well, see, I was bedridden until a year and a half ago, and that's the only reason I had the time to do the deep dive that I did. I'd never really, so I was able to deep dive in end of 2023 through 2022, all of 2023. The end of 2023, they put a pain stimulator in my back. Oh yeah, I have 5 injured discs too. I couldn't even sit up for 5 years because I fell. And I got the stimulator in, it healed in January, and this place opened in February, and I started coming down. I think things happen for a reason, because if I hadn't been bedridden, I would have never even probably noticed Scientology stuff. I had the time to deep dive it and get the knowledge that I have, and then it was healed just in time for me to start coming here. So I always think that's the only reason I ever really bring it up. Yeah, their lives are a bit caught like when they're younger, because they're trainees. They're better now that they're older. But I'm actually going to do, I thought about doing it tomorrow, but next week, right around the time of the concert, I'm going to do a completely separate show called Who is BTS and What is K-pop? And I'm just going to do a little intro to people, because I'll be honest, they have fans of all ages. Oh, the reason I like them, their music reminds me of the 80s music, the fun 80s music and stuff, but they do all genres. K-pop does not mean their genre. It's just the name that they're given. They do everything. Hey Mark, how are you? Did I miss anybody? When I start talking, y'all. I'm telling you, I was made for this. I like to talk. Let's see. All mine was self-endued. Yeah, I would love to try the green stuff. Hey, Eric. What's up? Oh, let's see what's going on. Let me show you, Eric. Are you still here? I'm behind on the chat. Hey, Lana. I don't know. I haven't seen anybody really go in. This is a pretty... I thought K-pop was a snack. Hey, Glorfindel. Yep. I saw you got a membership. Yep. Let me turn this around. You can see what's going on. So, Anonymous over here, she doesn't like me to say her name online. She came down last week and put out flyers that we were having a protest and to come down after 5. She's right there. And we had people come down from Dallas. And she drives farther than I do when she comes down. She doesn't even have a channel. Hitzel's here. She's got signs and giving out cookies. And I don't know where they went. So we got a crowd going here. Ugh. Are they locked? Nah. I want a cookie. They look good too. I might have to grab one. That's David, I know what you mean. I really do. But I've been on the pain meds for 2008. Hey, Cher. I know. We have a group. We kind of planned this. Anonymous, she came out last week and put flyers all over campus and in the area. And we had a couple come down from Dallas. She's the one, I think, in the alien outfit. And then Quartz Hitzel and her husband's here. I like cookies, but they don't love me. I don't have a big sweet tooth. If you asked me if I wanted ice cream or a bowl of soup, I'd take the bowl of soup. So, but yeah. So, I've had a pretty good amount of people here today. That's pretty cool. Fresh peanut butter cookies. Tanya, I know what you mean. I'm hoping this new job I'll lose some weight, because it's two 12-hour shifts. And I'm doing security, and I have to walk. It's 4 stories tall. And every hour I have to do patrols outside and inside. And then I can sit down. And then I have to go again. And the boss or the supervisor that trained me, he works 5 days a week. He said he's lost a few pounds. I need to exercise. Hey, devoid. They entered through the back. Yeah, we know. I have in the past gone and planted myself by the alley in the back during like graduation or shift change. I have done that. But I mainly stay up front because I'm really this location. I'm here for these students. I mean, there's always young people walking by, especially during the day, during class. I mean, look, see here. Just all over the place. Just young people everywhere. It's super busy. Classes are out, but they're going to eat or they're so that had an opioid addiction. Okay. No, you can't tell me I'm an addict because I have pills left over. I forget to take them sometimes. I take them because I have to. I've actually I tried to wean off of the gabapentin, but the fibro shocks and jerks came back and I couldn't sleep. So I take it only, I asked my doctor to lower the dosage and I only take one at night. Because it really, I don't know if it's the fibro or the gabapentin messing with my memory. And I didn't like how my brain felt. My husband went off of the pain meds. He says he feels better, but he turned into a slug. It's hard to get him to be motivated because he doesn't feel good. Everything hurts. I have a pain stimulator in my back because I have so many things wrong with me, it's ridiculous. But that's why I bring the chair sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, Ellie, yeah. My husband does too. There are days where he needs to he could take half. There's days that he should take it and he won't. I'm like, it's okay to take them every once in a while. You're not gonna... Oh, you do? Alright. Cool. Yeah, I've had so many things not work for me that I was amazed this thing worked. That guy was trying to go in. Where's he going? Is he gonna go around the side? He's trying to get in. They locked the door because those boys kept trying to get in. I had a buddy on benzos that went, oh. Yeah, I'm the opposite of an addicted personality. I've never smoked. I don't really like alcohol that much. Although I do drink beer on my late night streams just for the heck of it. I didn't have a coffee maker till I was 47. Now I live on that stuff because with fibro comes chronic fatigue syndrome. So I need it. They have the front door locked. I think because those boys run free, dude. They locked you out. He's a regular. I recognize him. Probably is. Probably is. But do they care? Nice and shuffle. Yeah. Dropping off his birthday money for LRH. Hey guys, somebody said that guy was trying to get in. He's like, he's trying to drop off the birthday money for LRH. He doomed. Yeah. And you know, did you see him? A lot of the people that come in there look like they don't have, you know what, I'm going to turn around since we're not getting a lot of traffic in there. Sometimes they look almost homeless. They don't look like they have a decent amount of money. They look like they need to keep their money. But yeah, it dehydrates me and gives me a headache. Yeah, I can only drink beer now. I've never liked liquor. I found out when I did my DNA test that I have the bitter gene. I don't like bitter. And that's why I've never liked wine. I cannot stand wine. So, with my stomach, I can't handle harsh things. Like after my stomach surgery, I can't even do carbonation very well. So, in Seattle, they target the homeless. I don't know why. I never liked the taste of alcohol, to be honest. Yeah, when I joined my church, they suggested we try to be healthy and not smoke or drink and stuff. And so my husband had to quit, although that's a long story. We were in high school together and he knew I didn't like smoking. So he hid it from me till after we got married. I know he's listening. He said he would. But anyway, so he quit and I quit drinking and I didn't even miss it. I didn't even care. I actually only started again when I got sick because with the chronic fatigue syndrome, you're tired all the time, but your brain is so messed up. I don't want to go into it right here, that you can't fall asleep. And so I actually used it to try to go to sleep, and it didn't really work. Prohibition did not end in Oklahoma until the 1950s. Wow! Twice in 64 years. Oh no, Cher. Oh no. Oh goodness. Goodness. If you have any questions, I'm here. Sometimes they look interested, but they don't act like they really want to stop. She was looking at the chalk tech with her friends. And so I yell that out, and I've had people stop. So if they look like they might be interested, but they're hanging back. So I reach out, I'm like, if you got any questions, come on over. And sometimes they do. Well, that's good, Tanya. That's good. Now, my husband, that first year in the Army, he was in the barracks, and they drink a lot in the barracks. His brother, who was an alcoholic, got tested, and they had the alcohol gene. And because they're Cherokee Indian and Irish, I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but his dad, his parents were older when he was born. His dad was one of 14 brothers and sisters, and they either died from alcoholism or heart disease. All the men especially. So he said if he hadn't gotten married, he probably would have had an alcohol problem. Chronic pain, alcohol don't mix. Yeah, I figured that out after trying that. It didn't work. I take meds for nerve damage, and you absolutely cannot drink on that. So, you know, it's funny. I've never had the beers I drank. I've never noticed it. I think I've just been on them so long and my body's so used to them. I never really noticed it do anything. If it did, I wouldn't do it. I would stop. I don't know. I just think I've been on them so many years that I don't even notice the difference. I've never understood people that take prescription meds for fun because I've never had any fun on them. But somebody on that chronic pain support group said it best. They said, I wonder why we don't ever feel a high like other, people that want to use them extra. I don't know how she worded it. And somebody answered it and said, that's because we need them. Because we need them and they're doing their job, we don't get that. I said, well, that kind of makes sense. Hey, Eric, thank you so much. That will pay for my parking. Thank you. Yeah, free to try. I don't pay. I'm not going to tell you to do it. Everybody's different. I've had weird side effects to meds. It took me years to get on the right meds. We'll do the chronic pain panel again, and you guys should come by. I'm going to try to do it. So next week is the concert. Thank God it was on a Wednesday, because I bought the tickets literally the day before they called me and said, hey, do you want a permanent weekend position? And I'm like, yeah, sure. I was supposed to work last weekend. I would have had 3 days notice. But they didn't get my uniforms in. But it's going to be nice. I'm going to get my credit cards paid off, and it'll pay for my trips down here. Poor Tom, he's never complained about me coming down here and spending all his money. Not all this money. the gas. And he doesn't watch as much SPTV as I do. But when there's something going on or something like, you know, something newsworthy or something like that, then I'll make him watch it, or kind of make him. I'm like, hey, you need to watch this, so he can at least keep up with, you know, what's going on in this community that I'm in. Badges, we don't need no stinking badges. Tom's a normal, supportive husband. Yeah, he does. I think he sees also, I mean, you guys didn't know me before, but I mean, when I'm not doing this, I have no life. My grandkids moved away. I think this really, I mean, it got me out of, I was in my bedroom since 2010 until a year ago when I started doing this. And it gave me a purpose. It gave me something to get out of the house for, to get outside. I haven't been outside or done anything since I got sick. So, it's helped me probably more than I've helped other people. So, that's another reason. And there are hard days. There are days it's hard for me to get out. I was supposed to be here hours before I was, and I was just moving slow. Because I'm doing the staying up all night, so I had to take a nap. So, and I could not wake back up. I only took a 2 or 3 hour nap. And my husband kept trying to wake me up around noon, and I wouldn't wake up. So, and then on the way here, I hit 4 slowdowns. So the maps told me I'd be here at 4:25. Then it kept adding and adding and adding until it said my arrival time would be 5 o'clock. So it added 35 minutes to my drive today. It's because of the time of day that I came. Oh, is Ellie leaving? Hope everything goes well. Okay, yeah. Ooh, I don't know what's going on there, but hugs your way. Good thoughts. Alright. I've been up since yesterday again. Oh, I almost was, Scooter Mom. I wish I wouldn't have taken the nap. I wish I would have just stayed up. Say that? Who? Again? We got cops again, and I missed it because I was talking to you guys. So, this is the second time. You know, what gets me is we're literally 10 or 12 feet from their door. Oh, they're not with us. I don't blame them. I told those, you know what? I got it on camera that I told them not to be belligerent. I told them, I said, you know, the people in there are victims too. We try not to bully them. They didn't listen to me. I know they're not calling on us a second time. I'm like, yeah, they're... Oh, God, I can never think of words, you guys. I hate fibro. We're just so scary. Woo! We're just so scary sitting here with our signs in my chair. Yeah, this is my evil chair that I bring with me. It exudes evil. Yeah. And I've done that too, Scooter Mom, where I'm like, okay, fine. I was up all night. I'll just stay up all day, and I'll just go to bed tonight, and I will literally stay up another night. It's like my body's just like, oh, well, too late. I've done that a few times. That's why I know this shift isn't going to bother me. Because Tom, he sleeps 8 to 10 hours. And I can't. If I get 3 or 4 straight hours, I'm happy. They're probably going to CT those boys. Because those boys said they've been in there before. I'm just waiting for the cops to come out. I do that too about staying up. Tom sounds like my husband. Yeah. Well, he works nights too. Matter of fact, we'll be working. I got hired on with his company, but I'm at a different location. But I have to go in at 6 p.m. and he doesn't go in until 10. So 6 a.m. the next morning, we're both driving home an hour, but we can't carpool. But he does 5 days a week. I'm gonna talk to that cop. I'm like, look, you didn't look at my video. We told him to chill out. Had to quit taking it because insomnia is low side. Really? You would think with muscle. You know what? I need to read through my meds again. Because Flexeril makes my daughter and my husband drowsy, but it doesn't me. My problem was all the weight gain. That's one of the reasons I wanted to get off gabapentin. I'm starting to wind down a little bit. We're not getting a lot of people stopping. We are still getting a lot of people walking by though. See down there? So we got people down there. Yeah, you would think a muscle relaxer would make you drowsy, but you know, I do tend to have the opposite effect sometimes. It might be that. Even antihistamines, they don't make me drowsy. My husband can't take it and go to work. Sorry if I'm moving the camera unannounced. I don't know what she's doing. I had that one chick walk up and look in my wagon like, what you got in there for me? I forgot to grab that net. Tom got me a net. That's Buttercup, that's true. I went 2 straight months with like literally almost, I didn't close my eyes for more than 10 minutes. I ended up in the ER and they gave me something to relax me and I finally went to sleep.
We're chill with all, we just fold them around in there.
Wait, y'all have it.
Oh yeah, you're okay, listen. Don't see that line? Don't pass that line and don't knock on the door, don't open the door, and then
What line?
like that, like this, like
Where are you going?
like don't pass that. And then don't touch the door. Don't go on the patio.
What happened?
The cops came and talked to us.
That's what we thought.
Yeah, they didn't do anything.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they even had written coming over here somewhere.
Yeah, they called on us earlier, so we figured this might be for you. It's okay.
One of them was actually pretty chill about it.
Yeah, APD's been pretty chill with us. All right. So they did get it talking to. They should have listened to me. They didn't. I sure just, oh, I didn't. Did I miss it? Tanya, I need to do the same thing. Hey, Amy. What's up? What's up, yo? So we got some. I wanted to show you my new sign. So I finally got my big sign done. So on the other side it says honk to end Scientology. I've got sandbags on it because it's huge. It's like a wind sail and it all breaks down. Hubby helped. He did most of the work. All I did was make the signs. Let me. I don't like the angle this low. But I needed a new tripod anyway because that one had kind of broke. This piece fell out of the middle that made the upper arms that locked. They didn't lock, which was not a big deal. It didn't hurt my tripod at all. This thing was only 20 bucks. So I'm just going to order the same one again since now I don't know where the other one went. A cute pumpkin. Hello. Clodhopper. I love it. So we found this tripod piece at a thrift store for super cheap. Then Tom just took PVC pipe and heated it up to fit and then flattened the upper part. And then we got these poster boards that were actually plastic. And he put one on each side, or I glued them together. And then he put those on. And then my signs are on with Velcro. And I had them laminated. So I can change my sign every time I come out here. So I can make, I have like 10 pieces of poster board, so I can make all kinds of different signs. That was my biggest goal, was to be able to, because this is what I had before. This is the plastic poster board. So I promised Titzel my old sign for like this whole last year. So this is actually for her. I gave it to her, so I'm just holding it for her. And I'm gonna give her some Velcro so she can do the same thing. My old sign was just hot glued. But finished 2nd grade to get on with the LEP.
Get out!
Oh, the other side says honk to end Scientology. We've been getting, and they got honk signs too. Let's take a look at what they're doing. Oh, I hate having to hit that twice. Silliness. There we go. So they're over here. See, they have to stop here at the light. So we get a chance for them to see our signs. And then we get a lot of foot traffic through here because of the restaurants and stuff. And see, behind here is where all like the apartments and stuff are. So this time of day, they'll be coming back from their apartment to go eat. So we do get a lot of traffic here. I like it. That's what makes it. I feel bad for you guys that go protest in these orgs that are in these really quiet neighborhoods. That's got to be difficult. I at least get, if I get one person to stop and talk, which I've already did today, I've had a couple, I feel like it was worth the trip. Woo! Yeah, the one couple drove down from Dallas, which Dallas from my house is 2.5 hours, and then it's another hour and a half here. So I think they're staying overnight. And then Anonymous over there, she comes from farther than I do, and she drove up here last week to put flyers out for this. We were hoping we would get some students, but we didn't. You know, students like that, be activists. You'd think we would get more people. David. Oh my goodness. So tomorrow night, Doug brought up conspiracy theories the other day, and I said, we'll do that on my late night chat again. I like to have a subject sometimes. So we're gonna we talk about all kinds of stuff. Whatever. I'm on that up all night, sleep during the day schedule now, so. Oh, they got some really good signs over there. See, she finally made her own sign. I kept promising her a sign for a year, and it never happened. Now she'll have more extra signs. Woohoo! Hey Susan! Hello. I thought my chat might have froze. I just unfroze it. What's up? What's up? What's up? Okay. Thanks for being here, Tanya. I'll take it. See, this is what it's about. You know, after all the personality conflicts and disagreements, this is the important part. And it doesn't matter. No matter what happens in the community, I'm still doing this. I'm still coming here. You know, even if everybody starts hating everybody else, I'm still coming. That's the point. That's why I stayed out of stuff for so long, because that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to come here and do this, and try to get eyeballs on it. And what I hope is, because we're the capital of Texas, the Capitol building is not far from here. I always hope it being such a big university that, you know, maybe a senator's kid or, you know, an IRS, somebody in the IRS's kid or somebody is going here and they see this and they look at it and they say, hey, mom or dad, you need to look into this. That's one of the things I hope for the most. Yeah, Buttercup, for sure. Oh. Woo! Woo! I should move my sign closer. I'm gonna move my sign closer to the road now. It's getting dark. Oh, if I can get up. Oh!
Oh, Lord. Like right in front of your screen. I was just
Oh, it's on me. It's on me.
Okay, I was
You're
like,
okay.
oh snap. You got ready?
It's not even windy. I don't even need those. Until my battery dies. When do you guys want to? Yeah, it's up to you guys. I don't have a schedule. Yeah, we can do that. All right. I think I might be ending a little earlier than I thought. They're talking about breaking up soon. Some of these people drove down from pretty far. I don't know if they're driving back tonight or what. No drama llamas. Yeah. I like that. I heard somebody say that. Hey Kelly, how are you? Yeah, there's so much content on SBTV. It's easy to find somebody you want to, you know, watch and support. That's why, you know, I appreciate anybody that's here watching me. I mean, there's so many other things y'all could be doing, so I appreciate it. I think we're packing it up. Let me go take down my sign now that I just moved it. Okay, hang on. I'll say goodbye in a minute. Okay, so you can see how I have to break it down. Well, I haven't done this before, so I'll figure it out. Looking at, take that out.
Amarillo.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, I almost. And there she goes. Sorry, guys. The stupid chair fell open. Never had to do that before. That was. Whoops. There we go. Why did it do that to me? That looks easy till I have to put it all back in the truck. Alright. Maybe we'll take a walk down the street if you guys want. I think we're going down to one of the watering holes. Okay, Buttercup left by. That's right, Eric's going to be on Tori at 8 California time, so that's actually 10 my time now that you say it. I might be home by then. That'll be cool. Yep, you fell. I knocked you over. I'm ready to go when you guys are. Where do you guys want to go? Wait a minute, let me mute this. I'm going to let y'all go. Oh, Dusty just popped in. Yeah, we had a really good group here tonight, Dusty. We had people drive down from all over the place. And so, I think they're done. They started a little bit before me. I'm all packed. You missed my new sign. You should rewind a little bit just to look at my new sign. It's pretty cool. Alrighty. Thanks you guys. Y'all have a good evening, and let's see. I'll see y'all tomorrow night, 10 o'clock Central. One of the topics we're doing is conspiracy theories, just for fun. Hey, Mr. Fraud, and thank you too. I wouldn't be able to stand out here with you guys without you guys to talk to, because I'm by myself most of the time. I could not sit out here by myself. It would drive me bananas. So thanks y'all for whenever you're in the chat. Oh, thanks for the hearts. Good night, y'all. Have a good weekend if I don't see ya. I can never find that stupid X.